All right, guys, here we are in Allegheny again, and we have just caught live footage of an entity writing, apparently, in a journal on a coffee table upstairs where the nurses would hang out and drink tea. And this entity is being mapped on what is known as the SLS, Structured Light Sensor Camera. It maps infrared and thermal energy into kinetic energy that we otherwise would obviously not see with the naked eye. So, as you can see, there is a music box on the table, and the entity is sitting next to the music box and setting it off. This entity was sitting there writing in that journal that is underneath the music box, and so we placed the music box next to her, and she is now setting it off. The music box has a built-in sensor, and anything in its vicinity will set it off. We are too far away from it to be setting the music box off, so she's manipulating this on her own. So guys, this is another example of paranormal activity that we can't explain. And now you can see two screens at the same time. Samara is holding the SLS at this time. Ellen's on meters. The meters were blinking, indicating a K2 jump between green and red, and milligauss was rising at the time. The K2 is jumping again. As you can see over there, it's slightly blinking to green. The milligauss does continue. Now it's jumping again to orange. The milligauss does continue to rise back and forth. The entity seems to just be undeterred by us, almost like it's a residual haunt, just hanging out and continuing to be on her way. I personally believe that this is a female entity, a nurse. Not to sound sexist, but in the days of Allegheny, they were females. And I feel as though she is hanging out, writing a letter to her loved ones. So we're going to continue on our way. Again, this is just an example of one way that we detect paranormal activity. This is the music box experiment. She's disappeared, so we're going to... Oh, she's back again, but we're going to go on our way. So we'll see you again in a few minutes on another experiment. Hope that you guys enjoyed this little experiment here. Structured light sensor, SLS camera, comparing empty space with something that's being mapped, and the music box experiment.